Just at the end of yesterday, we have opened and I'm like, wow, what does it even have to do with Star Wars anyways? And whenever you see these, that is the beginning of so where the exit is. And I'm like, even if I was to go to an IKEA in Finland, there'd still be like
This is a bit funny here. Check this out. I just opened this, and this is the Only Hope soap. But apparently sponsored by Star Wars. Look at that. And look at the colors of this as well. This is what they call the Only Hope soap.
And what do I think about that? The Only Hope soap. It does give a certain effect though, doesn't it? Which, by the way, we have got already a couple of weeks ago, but just at the end of yesterday, we have opened and I'm like, wow, what does it even have to do with Star Wars anyway? So I was a bit shocked with that, but Holocron is just a video game. I mean, you can tell from the texture as well. But anyway, hello and good morning. So time is 8:28 and we start today pretty much the same way that we ended yesterday, which was a cloud and sun mix. And today is the day that at last this rooftop construction work is set to end. The other day there were some pipe issues, so the trucks had been coming in and out for that, but the rooftop inspection is one other reason, but it didn't impact us. So yeah, after a couple of weeks, all of this rooftop work, which on some part has been inspection, and there had been some minor issues with that too in some of the apartments. So today it's all expected to come to an end. Now, if you haven't seen yesterday's video, we had been to IKEA just for lunch, so it was another experience that we had returned empty-handed. But we have discovered one funny thing, and yes, you are going to be insanely surprised. No matter what items you see, whether it's kitchen items or house items like buckets or even paintings or portraits or whatever these are, at some point you come to an area where there's a bucket of plants or a plant that comes in a form of a beanstalk. And whenever you see these, that is the beginning of the path to the exit. So you see a group of plants, and that's the sign that shows that you're approaching the exit. You're finally done with shopping pretty much. But as well as that, there is a hall with cardboard and big items like television sets, and then you take the path through there. There's like 25 or 30 aisles over there, and that takes you to the exit. It's the same in every single IKEA in the world. Boy, that's true. And we were looking at kitchen items, and so while doing that, my dad told me that wherever you see a group of greens, it can be a bucket of plants, but wherever you see greens, and that's the sign that shows you the exit. And I mean, I've been to IKEA before to get stuff to prepare for my loft in Turkey, and in that one, at least, there were some escalators that would take you to the exit. You got some plants there, but there were some escalators after that. But in this one, wherever you see the plants, it just gives a direct sign to the exit. It's just fast and simple. It feels like I'm just talking theory when I say this, but we were looking at cups, mainly cups and nothing else related to do with kitchen items. So we have made this discovery while doing all that, and turned out to be just a truth rather than just a coincidence. But what do you guys thinking about that? It does feel like a coincidence when I put it to the subject that wherever you see a pile of greens, then that shows where the exit is. And I'm like, even if I was to go to an IKEA in Finland, there'd still be like a pile of beanstalk and a bucket with plants, and I see the exit sign right there. But the thing is, it comes with stations, and I think they number each stations. But the one that we got here is just a bit shorter than the one that we had got in Turkey. That one has 25 stations, while the one that we got has 21, I think. Oh well, you still got this truck over here, still to do with the roof work that is still to go on. So this one is just to do with the roof work. Still got all these notices regarding the roof work, but either way, there's another worker here. So see, still got these orange stickers here. It's expected to end today. Well, some of them say 2nd of February. Well, some of them have already ended yesterday, but overall it's expected to end today anyway. But what else could I say? So in that IKEA that we had been in Turkey, which is plenty of times different from the one that we have here, at least that one is a part of a shopping mall, believe it or not. So you can get out of the IKEA store and get into the shopping mall, have some lunch at a food court, watch a film, just like in any other mall. But with this one, it's just a store, easy. You just get in and out and job done, simple. Okay, so all these houses that I passed had said 2nd of February for the end date for this work, while these ones have said February 3rd, which is the date for today. In the houses near the entrance of the neighborhood, the job was already done yesterday, and so today is the day that is what in our place it's to be done, and then that's it.
Now it is 9 o'clock in the morning, and I just took my bike out. It has been a very cold start to the day, despite the mix of sun and clouds. So I'm just gonna take the remainder of this vlog just to talk, because it's not one of those that I would like to spoil my spirit of doing vlogs, in which at least 20% of the occasions since we came here, at some point of the day, I just pluck myself out of the spirit of filming another video or just continue to vlog from there, just saying, hey, that's all folks, to be continued, whatever. And it's just this thing that whatever you set yourself as a target, you just have to do it. You just have to do it until you come to a point that say, hey, I finally done it. That's what setting targets is like. And so that's how I set my target to do vlogs every day in 2023, which I actually started vlogging every day on July 3rd, 2022. So it's been 7 months. It's been exactly 7 months since I started doing a vlog without missing a day. It has only been 12 days since we had returned from a late summer vacation and the day that we came here. Yep, a 12-day gap. And did you know that's already been 147 days since the night that we took a 13-hour flight and came all the way to this house with an Uber. On the first day, we took the Porsche out. Then when we came back, we realized that there was something majorly wrong with one or two of the tires. So we added enough power into that. The amount of air was just too low for us to control this issue. And so after that, we went to lunch and it was much better. But the tires, when we added more power, it became even more hot in the car. And then the next day after that, we had done a barbecue dinner. I made the barbecue out in the balcony. Now, the reason why I come up with this is because I do have 3 alternatives for what we could do next week, which on Wednesday we'll drop my mom off. And for the remaining of that week, since it will be our last full week here for this winter season, I have 3 alternatives. First alternative is on any day between 9th and 12th. Me and my dad take a trip to the Hyatt Hotel at Huntington and spend the night there. Second alternative is that we go to a car show, and nothing similar to an auto show, by the way, but if there's any car show where there's some like racing and all that stuff, and just some speed and energizing and motivation, then we'll go there. But if there's another auto show, then we'll do that as well. And the third option is just like the day that we had been to the convention center just for an auto show, and
the day that we had been to the pier at Santa Monica, and I attended this magic show event. And I was given a card, and I gave the card to the magician, and he took out my card just out of coincidence. And I think he took it out. I think he took one of them even out of his mouth, and that was funny. But just like that, they were going to be out of home for 6 hours, and we're going to drive to San Diego, explore around, and spend a big amount of the day there. So those are the three alternatives for what we will do our last full week here. I just want to give you guys a heads up on that. And in the coming days, I will share with you the plans. And I want to make it special. I want to mark this as a special week, since the next week after that we'll be out for the rest. We'll be out of here for the rest of the winter, and we'll come back here at around the same time as I did last year. I can give that around the 24th to 28th of March. Well, you guys, that's all. That's all I'm going to talk about, and in about an hour from now, I am going to head into session, and I don't want to spoil the spirit of vlog from there, so all I'm going to do is make the best decision and put it to an end right here at this hour. It's 9:11 a.m. So, thanks for watching. I will decide around the beginning of next week which one of these that we do, either the trip to San Diego or the trip to another car show, or we go to Hyatt and spend the night there. See you guys in the vlog tomorrow.